And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When the team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and on the mound now, Eri Yoshida.
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a pitcher that throws a knuckleball, but it's not her primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch her mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see them today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Kim headed for the plate. He will score. The Yankees take the lead. 1-0.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. Doubled his first time up. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And that gives him the lead. It's 2-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo. John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 4-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
1st and 3rd, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. To the right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a phone. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and on the mound today, Sasaki.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, John Wiggins. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, the big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. The Rangers trailing by a run here in game 2. Towards first, and it gets by him. Langford rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2-2 down. Bounce to the right side. To second, there's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Second game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. And it is. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not full.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October.
Next is the speedy first baseman, John Wiggins. Golden opportunity right here. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. His 4th home run of the game. It's 9-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, John Wiggins. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Stop over to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Fastball groove right there. All game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boone. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Jose Urquidy. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
2 out, bases loaded. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Kicks and fires. Drops one down in front of the plate. Rutschman fires over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is John Wiggins. Urquidy back to work. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His 8th of the series. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, John Wiggins. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Rips that one to right. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. In the postseason, you see just... Here's a big power threat, John Wiggins. Line drive, base hit, right field. And the postseason success continues for him. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Kim around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
So this one got a little out of hand for Chris Singleton and our entire... Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubman. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Chris?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
Here's Leody Taveras. 1 down, base is empty. And that bunted towards first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little.
Fourth game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. Gore back to work. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one ripped. Tavares going back. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. That's 9 homers this series. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
One gone runner at first. John Wiggins now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He powers that one out of here. His 10th home run of the series. It's 3-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now John Wiggins. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one for Chris Singleton. Baseball from the Lone Star State. We got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Cole Winn. What do we need to know here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. One runs in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. The Rangers down by a run here in Game 5. And he grounds one to the right side. Wiggins goes to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's the first baseman, John Wiggins. Doubled in his first AB. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers nothing. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Final score here today, 10-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming your way next. for baseball here in New York. And today on the hill, Eri Yoshida. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. She's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of her hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the power speed combo. John Wiggins. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now left field.
So up next, John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Leody Taveras. Roll to short, could be 2. Kim fired to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.